Hello, everyone. I'm Anya. I'm here to do a little mini session on our shoulders. And the reason I chose the shoulders is because habitually in our lives, we lean forward. We lean forward when we're on our computers, we lean forward when we're driving, when we're texting. And so, what this does consistently is shorten the anterior shoulder and it weakens the back of the shoulders. So, anytime we can get into the shoulders to both strengthen and stretches, it feels good and it's really great for your body, just like brushing your teeth. So, with that, let's just get started seated in a cross-legged, comfortable seat. Lift the spine long, reach through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in, roll the shoulders up towards the ears, and then exhale, let the shoulder blades fall down the back. One more, just like that. Deep breath in, shoulders roll up. Exhale, shoulder blades fall away from the ears and down the back. Good. Take a moment to just arrive and be present in this moment. You carved away the time for yourself to make space for yourself today, and you can thank yourself for putting your well-being at the top of the list. With your next inhale, you can blink your eyes open if they're not already there. And we're going to start to move our arms with our breath. So inhale, reach the arms out and up. Maybe gaze up if that feels okay. As you exhale, let the hands float down by your side. 2 more. Inhale to reach high. Exhale to let the hands float back down by your side. Last one, inhale to reach. Exhale, let the hands fall down. Take the hands in front of you, interlace the fingers, and then turn the palms away. Reach the palms away from you. Let the shoulder blades separate on the back of the back. Take a deep breath in here. Stay for your exhale. And then start to release the hands by your side. Take the right hand to the outside of the right hip. Reach the left hand up and over towards the right, just getting into a nice side bend, opening up this armpit, the left rib cage, and the left side body. One more inhale. Stay for your exhale. And then inhale, cartwheel all the way to the other side. Left hand plants outside of the left hip. Right hand reaches over to the left. Stretch through the side waist, through the rib cage, and through the armpits, all the way through your fingertips. Good. Inhale, come on up to center. Switch the position of your legs. So if your right shin is in front, take note. Take the left shin in front, or vice versa. This time, interlace your fingers, and then push the palms up towards the sky. Just creating a lot of length throughout the entire side body, letting the shoulder blades lift up and out. Good. Let the hands float back down. Take an inhale. And then exhale, we're just going to twist to the right. Take the left hand to the right knee. Take the right hand behind you like a kickstand. Inhale to lengthen the spine. And then exhale, twist just a little bit deeper. Take whatever feels good in your body. A few breaths here. One more full round of breath. With your next inhale, just the gaze comes forward. Exhale here. Inhale, the entire body unwinds. Good. Taking it to the other side, right hand to the left knee. Left hand behind you like a kickstand. Inhale to lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, use that leverage. Turn just enough so you feel some sensation. Just creating a nice spinal twist. 2 more breaths here. Last one. With your next inhale, just gaze towards the front. Exhale here. And then inhale and unwind the entire body. Take a moment, shake it out. We're going to start to transition forward onto our hands and knees for tabletop pose. Plant the hands underneath the shoulders, hips underneath the knees. Inhale to drop the chest for cow pose. Let the shoulder blades fall down the back. And then exhale, push into the hands. Feel the shoulder blades separate and broaden the upper back. Cat pose. Inhale for cow, drop the belly, drop the chest. Let the chest pull through like you're coming through for cobra or upward facing dog. Good. And then exhale, push into the hands. Let the upper back broaden. Let the head hang. One more round. Inhale to drop. Exhale for cat. Inhale to neutral tabletop pose. And then take the right hand to the back of the head. Reach the right elbow up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, tap that right elbow to the left wrist like you're closing a book. Good. Inhale to open. Exhale to tap. Inhale, broaden the collarbones. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open up. This time, reach the right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Roll the wrists out a few times in each direction. And then as you exhale, take that right hand underneath the left shoulder. Take the back of the right hand, right shoulder, right ear to the mat, threading the needle. Start to push the back of the right hand down into the mat, creating some resistance and more broadening between the shoulder blades. And then if it feels okay in your body, you can walk the left hand forward towards the top of your mat. Take 2 full rounds of breath here. Enjoy the sensations of just being in your body, in your skin, and awareness of your breath. With the next inhale, walk the left hand back, unfurl, back to tabletop. This time, take the left hand to the back of the head. Inhale, reach the left elbow up towards the ceiling, and then exhale like you're closing a book. Take the left elbow to the right wrist. Good. Inhale, open up, broaden the collarbones. Exhale to tap. Inhale to open. Exhale, tap. Last one. Inhale, open on up. And then release the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, take the left hand underneath the right shoulder. Let the left shoulder, left ear fall to the mat. Push down through the back of the left hand. And walk the right hand up towards the top of the mat, threading the needle. Take a few breaths here. One more. Start to crawl your fingertips back. If you crawl them forward, unwind back to tabletop pose. From here, we're just going to come up to kneeling. So go ahead and sit back on your heels or a block if that feels okay. We're going to take some Gomukhasana arms, cow face arms. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Bend the right elbow so the right hand comes between the shoulder blades on your back. And then take the left arm behind, bend the left elbow, and the fingers do not have to interlace. And in fact, even if you could interlace your elbow or your fingertips, don't right now. Now, keeping that shape, start to reach the right elbow high, the left elbow low, lift the chest, lift the chin. Gomukhasana arms. Good. One more breath here. Start to unwind. And roll the shoulders out if that feels a little sticky at all. And then taking it to the other side, reach the left fingertips high, bend the left elbow, let the left hand come between the shoulder blades, right hand behind the low back. And even if you could interlace the fingers, don't. Just let the hands stay active there. And then try to pull the elbows in the opposite direction. Lift the chest, lift the chin. One more breath. And then slowly start to unwind. Good. This time, take your arms out to a T. Cross them in front of you. Take the right arm on top. Release the fingertips up towards the ceiling. And you might just have this much range of motion. If you do, grab onto opposite shoulders like you're trying to give yourself a hug. If you have enough range of motion to take one more little wrap for eagle arms, take that. Lift the elbows up to the height of the shoulders. Let the fingertips fall away from your face. Good. And allow the shoulder blades to separate, maybe a little bit of a cat pose in the upper back. Good. One more inhale. As you exhale, unwind, take those arms out wide. This time, left arm on top. Once again, you can just grab shoulders here or release the fingertips up. Maybe you interlace the right pinky with the left thumb. Allow the elbows to lift to at least the height of the shoulders, and then allow the fingertips to fall away from your face. Nice. Take a little bit of arching in the upper back, allowing those shoulder blades to broaden. One more inhale here. And then as you exhale, slowly unwind. Shake it out. We're going to come into a downward facing dog. Go ahead and plant the hands, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward dog. Take a moment to just arrive in your first downward dog. And then notice in this downward dog, push through the palms. Allow a lot of space between the pinkies and the armpits so that your chest can sink towards your thighs. Good. Take an inhale here. Exhale, step the right foot between your hands. Inhale for high lunge, reach up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, let the fingertips point towards the ground, palms towards the front of the space. And then as you take the palms behind you, feel those shoulder blades pull down and closer together on your back. Now interlace the fingers. Allow the knuckles to reach towards the floor. Continue to sense your shoulder blades pulling together and down. Good. One more inhale. As you exhale, unwind, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Take an inhale in downward facing dog. As you exhale, step the left foot forward, high lunge. Inhale to reach on up. Push through the right heel. Nice. Now release the fingertips towards the floor. Allow the palms to face the front of your mats and feel those shoulder blades draw together and down your back. Nice. Interlace the hands. Continue the same action in the shoulder blade when you interlace the hands. Shoulders drawing together and down the back. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Plant the hands. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale in downward facing dog. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Lower the left knee to the mat. Low lunge, walk your hands up to the right thigh. And then take your hands into what I like to call platter pose. Like you're trying to hold a really heavy platter just in front of your rib cage here. Hold that. And then take the left arm behind your back to grab onto the right bicep. And then with the right bicep, try to resist that grip like you're still trying to pull those right fingertips forward towards the front of your space. And then allow the left ear to fall towards the left shoulder blade, or the left shoulder. Getting a nice side stretch all the way through the right neck. One more inhale. As you exhale, undo it. Plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Take an inhale in downward dog. As you exhale, step the left foot forward, right knee down, low lunge. Walk your hands up to the left thigh. Allow your hips to sink a little bit in here. And then come into platter pose, like you're trying to hold a really heavy platter. And then take the right hand behind your back, grip onto the left bicep. With the left hand, try to reach those fingertips forward, lift the chest, let the head come back another inch or two. Good, and then take the right ear towards the right shoulder, getting into the outside of the left neck. One more inhale. As you exhale, unwind, step back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, lower your knees down to the mat. Keep the hips above the knees and then start to reach the hands forward, coming into a puppy pose. Ensure that your forearms stay off the mat here. And then take the right hand just to the middle of the front of your mat. Take the left hand on top. Push down through both palms like you're trying to make handprints into the floor. Keep that action of the pushing down through the hands and then allow the forehead to fall between the biceps. One more inhale here. And then slowly come back up to tabletop. Take the left hand forward and in the middle of the front of your mat here. Take the right hand on top. Push down through the fingertips, down through the knuckles like you're trying to make hand marks in the floor. Keep that action and then allow the forehead to come between the biceps. Sink the hips back another inch or two. Nice. Keep breathing. And then slowly come on out and lower on down to your belly. Last little pose here for our shoulder blades. Take the right arm. Okay, first we're going to start in Sphinx. So arms make a number 11. Push down, push the pubic bone into the floor, lift the chest. And then lower down. Take the right arm out to the side. Ensure, this is very important here, so ensure the right elbow is above the right shoulder. Press the right hand down into the floor just like we were doing earlier. Pushing down like you're trying to make a handprint and keep that there. Now you can gaze over to the left and you can, keeping the action in the hand, start to roll the left hip up and over. Taking it to whatever level works in your body. Everybody's body is going to be different. So take what works for you. Just one more breath here. Keep that right hand active. And then exhale, unroll. Good. Bring it back to Sphinx pose. Forearms make another number 11. Inhale to lift. Exhale, left elbow goes out and ensure that this left elbow is above the left shoulder. Push down into the left hand. And then you can start to roll the right hip up and over to whatever level feels good for you. Let the left ear hang on the floor if that feels okay on your neck. Continue to push down through the left hand. One more inhale. Start to unwind on the exhale. Nice work. Go ahead and take a seat, or you can head into Savasana or any restorative pose. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Last one, deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. I thank you so much for showing up and staying engaged in your practice, especially during this time. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Namaste.